Hi, my name is Larry King and I'm the founder and president of Financial Solutions for Life. I ask that you take the time to view this video in its entirety. I'm a financial coach who uses knowledge, strategies, and motivation to move you from ordinary to extraordinary in your life. If that excites you, then you need to continue to listen on. Here's my guarantee to you. If you're currently employed or have a predictable monthly income, I can help you make your dreams become a reality by putting together a simple plan that will change your life forever. First and most importantly, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Let me repeat that. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Regardless of your situation, it didn't happen overnight. Fixing it will not happen overnight either. We've all heard the quote, "People don't plan to fail, they just fail to plan." As my tagline boldly states, I help individuals and families move from ordinary to extraordinary in their finances, which has a direct impact on their lifestyle as well. You may be asking yourself, how can he make this bold statement? Here's how. It's from personal experience. A little over 10 years ago, I was $88,000 in debt, and by the grace of God and a plan, was able to eliminate that debt in 2.5 years. And in another year and a half, I acquired enough assets that my net worth was just under $750,000. I was cash flowing more than $10,000 per month. So what I'm proposing isn't a theory, it's a real life solution. You see, I've developed this company with a dynamic approach to helping you restore, build, and live in abundance like you deserve to live. I need you to pay really close attention here. I'm going to uncover the dirty little secret. Well, really, it's not a dirty little secret at all. But more importantly, the lack of knowledge, understanding about understanding about how money works and the rules you must play by if you want to be financially successful in this great country. That's right. What it all comes down to is this: knowledge, understanding, and strategic application in this system we live in called capitalism. If we look at any area in which individuals seek success, be it sports or academic achievement, the common denominator is the same. Let's take sports for example. You have to know something about the game, don't you? You then have to develop a real understanding of how the game is played. And most importantly, you must put together a strategic plan to win in order to be the best on whichever level you're competing on, right? Having said that, folks, I'm here to tell you, realizing your financial success in your life is no different. No different. But rather than go into the details on this introduction video, I'm going to encourage you, no, I'm going to insist that you join me on my weekly calls where I explain, break down, and dissect the subject of personal finances. Here's something to think about. We live in the most powerful nation in the world, but yet 96% of our citizens are broke by the age 65. They must either work, depend on family and friends, or the government to live out the rest of their lives. Now, I know that sounds pitiful almost, but it's a sad truth. Let's take a moment to reflect on who you know that might fit in this category. And more importantly, are you tracking right now for that particular statistic? Before you join me on my conference call, there are 3 simple questions I would challenge you to ask yourself. 1, am I living the life I dreamed about as a young man or woman? 2, if I added my average annual salary since my first job to the present job that I'm working now, do I have at least 25% of that money set aside for future retirement? 3, at the end of all my obligations and bills, do I have enough finances or money left over to enjoy the finer things in life? If you answered no to at least 2 of those questions, then I strongly encourage you to consider joining me on our next call. I want to close by reminding you of another powerful quote I believe we've all heard at one time or another. It kind of goes something like this: if you give a man a fish, he will eat for that day. If you teach a man to fish, he will eat for a lifetime. If you believe that knowledge is power, then you would have to agree with me that knowledge coupled with action is empowerment. I want to thank you for taking the time to view this video, and I encourage you to visit my website and join me on the calls. I'm looking forward to talking with you in the near future. Remember this, the past does not equal the future. I'm Larry King, the founder and president of Financial Solutions for Life. Thank you, and God bless.